Hi, we're going to do a Vajacial today, but we are only going to work on the top area, on the pubic bone area. We're going to be using sensitive products for a sensitive area, and I'd like to show you some of the tools that we might have to use due to ingrown hairs. We have tweezers, extractors, and tweezers with the sharp tips on them to open up any area. We're going to cleanse, exfoliate the area. We're going to tone it. We're going to mask it to make it as hydrated as possible and to lighten the area up. So I'm going to steam through this whole treatment, except when I do extraction. So what I want to do first is I do want to cleanse the area. So I'm going to use some sensitive cleanser for the area. And if you wanted to, actually, you can use a very soft brush when you do this, okay, to get even more exfoliation out of this. So I'm going to take some 4x4s. This feels okay? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a very gentle exfoliant from Pavonia that is made of oatmeal, okay? And I'm going to just add a little water to it. And then mix it up. So I want the consistency just like this. And I'm just going to take, see girls, I'm going to take my brush, you mix it up, try and get as much of the chunks out as you can, and you're going to paint this on the area. Now when you use this Pavonia enzyme, you do have to use the steam with it. And you let it sit for 5 minutes. Does that feel okay? So now I'm just going to remove this. I'm going to drape this over my hand. You guys can do this too. Hold it and twist, and now it becomes a glove. Okay? Okay, and now I'm going to tone, and I'm going to use a sensitive skin toner that also has no alcohol in it, so it will not burn, but it's going to be very hydrating. let this steam for about 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to see if there are any extractions that need to be done. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in to see if I can do some extractions. Get out some of these hairs. See it. Oh, I got it. Good. I'm like surprised at myself. And I want to remove this because this is definitely going to go back in. Okay. Oh, I see this. Okay. Where did my... Okay, right here, I can see a hair that's going to, and there we go. See that?
Wow. Oh my goodness.
And there it is. Okay. So we want to get rid of that. And these are all areas that could possibly, see now the hair pulled out very easily after I extracted that. We're just afraid that a lot of these hairs are going to go back into, like this one right here, was just heading right back into the follicle or under the skin, and then it's going to cause an infection. So we don't want that to happen. And then we have another one right here. I don't know if you can see that right there, that we want to get out, and I'm going to use my sharper tweezers to get under it. See? I just actually pulled it out of the skin, and there it is, and that's actually really long. Oh, there it is. And then there's another one that's growing in there as well, and my apologies. So it's, but these are all getting cleaned out, so that's good. I want to see any yes, see, infection came out of there. Do you see that right here? Kayla, I'm not sure if you can video that. Right there. That's pus infection that was starting to build up under there, and that would have turned into something that was rather painful. Okay? So I'm glad that we were able to remove that. And I don't think it hurt that bad. Okay, good. Just want to see if there's... Oh, here we go again. Right here. Infection started coming out of that one as well. And nothing came out of this one. And let's try this right here. Sorry. Up, and there we go. Came out. That one was more of a comedone that was in there. Okay. So this is what you want to do, but remember, how long can we extract for, really? 10 minutes, because the skin gets very, very cold. Okay, and this is also a very sensitive area, okay? So these are all hairs. If you look directly there, these are all hairs and some comedones that were going to cause some problems with this area, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to tone again. You always want to tone after doing extraction. And then to kill any bacteria or to flush some oxygen into this area, I'm going to use the handheld high frequency, but I do want to spray a little bit of toner in the area. Even though I did tone, it helps the slip of the high frequency. So then I'm just going to turn it on. And go around the area. Make sure you always touch it to put it on, take your finger off, and then to take it off again, you touch it and pull it off, okay? Or else it's not working properly. And then my last part of the treatment is I'm going to use that dry skin mask that I told you about. So I can get some hydration in this area. And remember, it is a little cool, so be gentle. And we're going to let that sit for 5 minutes.